Hello everyone, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 27th of May and we are in London session right now. So let's get started. Hey Mr. Hanky. Hey bro, I'm in currently GU buys. Okay, let's just check GU buys. Okay, so let's just get some analysis on GBPJPY first. Okay, so this is a tradable zone here. Tradable zone, because we have clean range above this area over here, and if we just look for sells, then sells will be below 153.453. The range is pretty big here, but the thing is we don't have a clean range below this area or somewhere around this area over here, so that's why the range is far away from the current point. So but the thing is, I think GBPJPY should be moving up today, so let's see how it goes. So this 30-minute candle was moving up, breaking the highs over here, but I did not executed a trade because I did not executed that trade because I was hoping for a rejection on this area, because this is a heavily rejection zone from the 4-hour chart, and I was expecting a rejection, so I was waiting for the 30-minute candle to break and close above 154.172. Okay, so once, if it closed above that range, that area, then I would have just took a buy trade at that point, but it just failed to broke and close above that area. Okay, so let's just have a look on gold over here. So is gold just respected all the levels I have just marked yesterday. So it broke this level over here, came down to this level, and then later on it just broke this level and came down all the way down to this level here. So it hasn't just broke below this level 1890.38. So if the gold starts to go down and break this level over here, then we have a clean range to the left side. So we can anticipate that the market can just go down to test this level over here, but that's only a idea right now because the gold is currently in the mid of the range, and for buys I'll be waiting for a break and close above 1904.53, because we have a good range of about 60 pips to the upside. But on the other hand, I'll be waiting for some sort of confirmations to execute trades, because the last 2 days were not so good for me, so being very careful before taking any trades. So yeah, so that's the idea for gold and GBPJPY. Mr. Hanky is saying, bro, about the EA bot you gave, what's the win rate? Cause we use big lot size on it. Mr. Hanky, the EA I gave you, that's for free, and that has a limitation of 0.01 lots. I gave it to everybody for free because I wanted everyone to just use that EA for free, and the win rate depends upon you. Basically, it's a semi-manual EA, right? A semi-automatic EA. If you just watch the full video of that EA, you will get to know how you will be using it, because it's not a fully automatic EA. So only at the time of newses you have to use that EA, because that EA works like, suppose news about to come in 3 minutes or 4 minutes, right? So if you're trading gold with that EA, then you will be just taking a trend line, and if anticipating that the price, if the price breaks this high over here, it should be moving up with speed, then you will be dropping a trend line over there where you are anticipating for the market to break and just shoots up, and you're dropping a trend line for a sell entry at the point where you are anticipating that if the market break down below that level, then it should be shooting down. So these trend line will be working as your buy stops and sell stops. You don't have to put buy stops and sell stops, and there is a setting in that EA. Everything is same as the full version of that EA, and the EA I gave you is exactly the same. All the features are there. It's just the lot size limitation is there in that EA. So if you just drag this trend line up and down, you will be able to adjust the buy stop or sell stop levels, and your broker will never know if you are having any buy stops or sell stops, because you are using just trend lines, right? And the second thing is, there is setting for slippage and spread, so just use those settings according to your broker, slippage and spreads, so that EA will protect you at the time of news. If the spread will be high, that EA will not execute any trade, and it will save you from getting slipped in the market and loss more. So that EA will save you from that. So just go through the full video, and you will get to know how to use that full EA. The link is in the email in which I have sent you the EA. So you can just go through that, and if you have any problem regarding that, then you can just contact me and I'll be answering your questions. Hello Mohammed, how are you? Alright, so GBP is kind of just chilling here. The thing is, GBP has been into a range since a very long time right now, and trust me guys, once GBP breaks the range up or down, it won't be stopping. It will not stop, and just, we will be seeing heavy volume in the market. And if we talk about gold, I think that gold should be moving up, because according to this graph over here, this is a 4-hour graph of gold. So gold just tested that area, this area over here, and rejected that area, now moving up. The previous candle closed bullish, eliminating the bearish candle all the way, and the current candle of 4-hour in gold is kind of, I think it will be closing in a sell direction, but we have around 1 hour left for this candle to close. So I think it may just close a weak bearish candle, so that the next candle can move up to test this high over here. So that's the whole idea with gold. Let's just mark a level over here. Okay, so yeah, choppy market today, yeah, that's true. Okay, Pulak, Pulak, this the code of the chart? I think yes, this is the code. Let's just check. Yeah, that was the code of the chart. Okay, so let's see what you got here. Okay, so this is Euro JPY chart over here, and you just marked a level over here. Okay, the market went up, came down, candle closed bullish. You have this clean range. This candle break the high over here, so you took the buy trade, kept your SL below the wick of this candle over here. Now anticipating for the price to move up all the way up. Yeah, that's absolutely right, and good analysis over here. Really, this is a good analysis. You have this clean range, you waited for a retracement, and then you executed a trade at the right point. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Okay, so I think gold can just come down to this level over here, and I can see some sort of clean range at this point. Let's just mark this range. Let's see if we can just get this range. Okay. So this is the tradable zone for gold over here. Yeah, that was a good analysis. Okay, so the gold just went up, rejected some area. Okay. The thing is, gold is just moves like sometimes it just don't respect anything. So yeah, I think if if gold breaks below 1897.59, then there can be good sells, but only if it breaks below that area. Because what I'm thinking right now is also this candle can reject the area here and can close above this resistance at this point and can continue to move up. So that can also be the case here. So let's see how the market will be moving. And to go into buys, GBP/JPY needs to break above, close above 154.172. So guys, I will not be executing an impulse entry in GBP/JPY if we just breaks above this or this wick over here. The reason why is that the previous candle just rejected that area, going all the way up and going all the way down and closing bearish. So the current candle can also do the same. So if the current candle just go up and break the wick, I'll be waiting for the candle to close above that area before executing a buy trade. EXP Gaming is saying, if gold do not respect anything, I think you respect your trading rules. Yeah, that's true. Gold just moves like it never cares about any resistance, support, or anything like that. It just moves the way it wants to move. Because look at this candle over here, just dropped hard. And it just, basically it just don't give you much chance to execute a trade. Because look at this candle over here. If anybody just wants to, execute a trade here, he just cannot execute a trade right here, because if you execute a trade right here, then stop loss will be around 56 pips, which just doesn't make any sense. And you just need to switch to 1 minute chart over here and execute your trade in 1 minute, which makes the trade more risky. So really need to be careful about gold. Every time this happened to me, what happened to you, Pulak? Can you please explain, because I didn't get your point. So now we have 11 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close in gold. So what I'm thinking is, if gold rejects this area over here, no, I did not took any trade at this point, not at this point, not at this point. I took trades on GBP JPY yesterday only, and I just closed that at break even and little loss. So stop out and price move in my direction. Yeah, that happens with everybody, because the thing is, we do two three things together. So if we enter a trade, we need to manage our losses also, we need to keep our losses small also, we need to manage our stop losses also. So sometimes it just, our analysis is correct, and but sometimes market just doesn't respect the rules, and it just do what it wants to do. I just give you an example over here. So where is that thing? I think GBJPY. Yesterday there was a trade we took. Yeah, here. Look. So what do we know about market is that if the market needs to go down, it has to respect the high of the previous candle, right? So in case of this candle, the market just broke above the high of the previous candle and then broke below the high of the previous candle also. So sometimes just do that thing, and obviously at this point, we would have just closed some uh, losses around at break even, and you know some losses, some of the part of the trade just got stopped out here, but we cannot do anything at these points because the market just moves like this only. But yeah, the probability of doing this is less. Yeah, look back at your trade and see what you could have done better. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Mohammed is saying the right thing here. Just go through your trades, just look at your trades and ask yourself few questions what you could have just do differently to, make your trade more better and win that trade, and you know so just go through your trades. That's the only key, because that will make you better. Okay, so gold is just rejecting that area. I think gold can move up today. Yeah. Once we break above this area, then it can just move up. But I'll be looking for buys around this point over here. Let's see how this thing will work over here. But really, I am planning to execute buys around this area. But if the gold just drops below this level over here, then buys will be sells. Because the thing is, this wick has to fill also. So gold can also move down by breaking the low over here, and maybe it just drops down. But if I look at the symmetry thing over here, then this thing over here is exactly same like this thing over here. So through which I can say that if gold starts to move up and break the previous candle's high, then there is a very high chance that it can just move all the way up, because this move can be repeated here, and if the gold breaks above this area, then eventually it can go to that level. So that's why I'm trying to take my buys at this point. Stop out and price move in my direction. Okay, my thought process on gold. Can you open my chart again? Check this. Check. I have some question. Yeah, please ask, Pulak. You can ask your questions. How long did it take for you to be profitable in Forex? My friend, it took me around, I would say, 2 years. 2 years. And every day there is a new challenge for me. And every day I learn new things. So the struggle never stops. Just learn. I just learn from my trades. That just doing different things here. Okay, first open my chart. Let's just open your chart again. Okay, so here you go. Yeah, you can tell me. I have just opened your chart here. But EXP Gaming, you have to send me a chart. You didn't send me a chart right now. If I take impulse entry, okay, you already sent 3 times, but I did not get a single time. You can see the chat up, but there is nothing. You have just didn't send me a chart. How I manage stop loss. So if you just took an impulse entry here, let me just show you. Let's just zoom into it. So if you have just took an impulse entry, let's say you just took an impulse entry over here, right? So what you could have done is you could have just gave your stop loss under the low of the current candle, anticipating that if the current candle is breaking the highs of the previous candles over here, then it will not be coming back and break its own low. So if you will be giving your stops under the low of the previous candle or the current candle, then how you can manage your stop loss is that you will not be giving your stops exactly below the low here. You will be giving your stops a little bit, at a little bit more down, somewhere around here, around at 10 pips, so that you can just close half of the trade when this candle break its own low, and you can just run the less run the let the rest run when your half of the trade has been closed and lost. so that it will get some room. If it wants to wick down and move up, then it can just do that. So through this thing we can just manage our trades properly, and in case you don't have any choice of giving your stops at 10 pips because 10 pips is there only, then what you can do is you can just switch to the lower time frames, and when in 5 minutes, let's say in 5 minute, a 5-minute candle breaks the low of the previous 5-minute candle, then you can close half of the trade. So by that you can also manage your risk. I hope this helps. Copy from the last exp my thought process on gold. Let's see here. Yeah, exp gaming, you can just send the code like this. Just don't copy and paste the whole link. I don't think that they allow to send the whole link here. Just send this code, or you can send only this code over here. I'll see. Okay, so GJ is about to close above. I'll be executing a buy trade once we break the high of the previous candle in the new candle. I'll just get ready for GJ. Okay, so I'll be executing a trade. I think, yeah, half an hour is left. I'll be executing a trade when the green line breaks, and I'll be keeping my stop loss somewhere around 8 to 10 pips, so that I get some room for the, to just handle my trade. Mr. Mohammed, I'll just see your graph in few minutes. I think this should be the reversal point. Yeah, I really think that if this candle breaks the high, then we should be moving up. So let's check the range over here. Okay, the thing is, range is just not good, but it has just broke the high over here, and I have just executed a buy trade. I think I executed a little bit early, but really anticipating for this candle to move up. Okay, so let's just check our levels of stop losses. So I have just gave my stop loss around 8 pips, and my take profit is all the way up to this point. I just close half of the trade here. Okay, so we just got stopped out. Look at this rejection in. Yeah, sure. Look at this rejection in GBJPY. Just. Yeah, GJ is just doing nothing. It's just eating our money. Okay, so let's look at this chart over here. So probably C price touch trend line so that it makes a higher high, higher low and higher high to continue up. If we break the trend, then probably go 1886. Save buys above this area. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, you can also look for buys above this area over here. You have this clean range, and you can look for buys above this area also. GJ is just rejecting all the way down here. Let's look at the gold. Okay, gold is dropping down. At this point, just took a sell trade in gold also, right here, anticipating for the volume to push the gold down. At this point, I have just took this trade, kept my stop loss somewhere around 10 pips, and my target will be here 15-16 pips. So as the gold has just crossed below this area over here, there is a very high chance that can just move down. So yeah, let's see how I'm going to manage my risk here. Okay, so here if gold starts to retrace back in the range, then I'm going to close half of my trade at this point. GJ moves up. Yeah, but I'm in the gold trade, so if GJ just starts to move up, then I won't be entering GJ because right now I'm in a gold trade. Okay, so we are in 9.5 pips of profit right now. 10 pips closed, 50% here. Kept put my stop loss on break even. Oh, why it's not putting my stop loss on break even? Magic keys. Okay, so yeah, that was the trade in gold here. So I think it should be going down now, all the way down to this point at least. I think my chat is not visible to you. Yeah, your chat is visible to me. It's just I'm not you're getting your charts. EXP gaming, that's not the case here. If you have sent me a chart, it's just not visible to me. Look, everybody's sending chart and they are visible to me. Like Mr. Mohammed has sent me, Pulak has sent me, everybody. But you did not send me a chart. Okay, gold is just dropping hard here. We are in 15 pips of profit right now. Okay, so broke the low over here. Should be dropping to this point. 17 pips. I'll be closing my trade in 20 pips. Or if he starts to reject this area, then maybe. Okay, so got 20 pips here, closed everything. So congratulations everybody who has just made some profits with me on gold. And looks like gold should be dropping from now. Yeah, I see. I don't know why this happening. Uh, Look, I'll show you how what you should send me. Just like this is the chart you need to send me, right? And Okay, so 30-minute, 15-minute candle close with no wick. So you can just close the positions to get safely out. Okay, so just click on this camera button and just go to end of this link over here and copy this from X to to last digit of the code, from X to last digit. Copy and just paste this thing in the chat like I'm pasting right now, so your code will be visible to us at that point. So this was a beautiful trade over here in gold, but GJ is just, you know, it just ate my profits. Okay, so let's see if we can have a trade in GJ. So this candle just closed with long wick rejection. If break above this area, then possibly we can go up. Let's see what other things are saying here. I think GJ can go up, but the thing is 14 minutes left for the 4-hour candle to close. So should I take the risk or should I just avoid this thing here? Let's just check some other things. I really think that GJ should be going up, but I think GJ should be breaking up and starts moving up now. So I'll take this risk over here and let's see, how could I have just executed a buy here? So if GBP JPY crosses above this green line over here, then I'm going to execute a buy trade in 30 minutes time frame, not in 15 minutes or something. I'll be executing the trade in 30 minutes if we crosses above this area. 8 pips of target will be there, so we should be good. Gold is just dropping. It should just go more down around 10-12 pips. I seriously spam my chart link. Just try the same thing I have just showed you to send the chart and you will be okay. Gold is dropping, still dropping. Look, because of this clean range over here, just followed the analysis. The volume was there also, so once we break above that area, I think at that point we should be going up. Or there is another possibility that this candle might close like a weak bearish candle and it does not break the high. So if this candle closes above this area and weak bearish, then there will be an extremely high chance that next candle can make a lower wick and starts to move up. And once the next candle breaks this high over here, then it should be moving up. So I think that this candle should be closing like this, maybe. Let's see. Hmm. And guys, there is one more thing I want to share with you, that those who are using two different lot sizes for gold and GBJPY, just stop doing that and just go with the same lots on both of the trading pairs, because I was doing the same mistake and that just really affected my trading results. Because you know, supposedly in today's trade, if I take a trade in gold of 25 cents and in GPJPY of 50 cents, so we lost around if we lost around $30 in GPJPY, then and we made around $20 in gold, then the thing is, there will always be, you can just remain in loss even if you have a winning trade in this in one of the currency. So that's why just keep the lot sizes same in both the currencies. Global trade live, but the idea is that gold pay more than GJ and for sure let you lose more. uh in a way you are correct also, but the thing is, if you have small stop losses, then obviously you can just increase the lot sizes. That's my lot on GJ is 25 and on gold is 0.05. Do I need to change? Yes, I really recommend you to change. And if you just don't want to use the same lot for both, at least use 0.15 lot in gold. Because if you will be earning 20 pips, let's say in gold, and then you will be in $30 of profit, and if you will lose in GJ, then you will be losing $25 only. So at that point you can also keep your gold loss smaller than GJ, and you can just win more than GJ even with the smaller lot size. So I'll just recommend you to increase your lot size to 0.15. Well, this was extremely beautiful trade here. Okay, so 6 minutes left for GBJPY candle to close. You're welcome. So I think this candle should be closing weak bearish, and the next candle should start to go up. But then in the next candle there will be that will be a 4-hour candle, so we can expect a wick down in 4-hour and just move up. So maybe we can see another bearish candle or a wick down, big wick down, and then move up. Let's see, where do we have another trading range for gold? 16 pips, not enough. Let's see this range over here, 25 pips. Yeah, this is the end of the range to trade gold. So sells will be below 1893.15. So as this range has already been filled, let's delete this range from the chart here. And this range is around 1819 pips. Not good. Okay, so if gold closes below 1893.15, then should be good to go for sells from this point to fill this area over here. But the thing is, here's another thing here. If gold rejects this area over here, and from here it just starts giving us bullish candles and starts moving up, then there is a very high chance that gold will be moving up, because right now it's not in a sell trend also, so it's just rejecting this trend line over here. So it can just starts to go up also. So let's see, and if we just draw a trend line here also, then we will be getting its way of moving up. So from here it can just go to upside. So let's see how the gold will be moving. PS Gaur, hello, how are you? Heavy resistance in GJ and not clear candle to go up. Heavy resistance, yeah, there was this resistance over here and just broke above that area, and now that's why we are waiting for a confirmation to execute buys, because I think if the current candle or the next candle breaks above 154.225, then it should be going up. Yeah, higher highs and higher lows as I predicted. We will wait for candles closing. Yeah, waiting for the close of the candle is really important. In gold, I executed a trade by not waiting for the close of this candle, because the volume and the speed it was just going down. So that's why I just anticipated that with volume it can just move further down to this level at least, and it just did the same. So got 20 pips in the runner and 10 pips in the main trade. Now I'll just show you two things here. The one account will be having the same lot size in gold and GJ. Let me just show you. Look at this thing over here. This is the account over here, and look, took two trades today. One is gold and one is GJ. So in the gold lot size is same as GJ, 10 cent, and here also 10 cent, and in gold just got around, what do we say, $11 maybe, and in GJ I lost around $7-8. The rest is the commission charged by the broker. So yeah, so in total I just won here $2. So this is the power of same lot size, right? And I'll just show you another account in which the lot sizes are different. Let me just show you that account also. Okay, so this is the this is the another account here. So look at it, look here. In GJ I had 50 cent lot, and in gold I had 25 cent lot. So what happened is, in GJ I lost around 35. Yeah, 35 I lost around 35, and in gold I won around $26. So in total I am in still 14 pips of loss. So that's the difference. So now I have just set my you know lot size 40 in gold and 40 in GJ. So in this way I'll be able to just keep my balance of the account intact. So now the GPJPY just rejected that area, giving a fake out move here. Yeah, as I predicted, we will wait for candle closing on gold. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same thing you were also talking about. Yeah. And I think that GPJPY should be moving down because it has just gave us a fake out move here. And we have another area of trade to take a trade here. Let's just draw this area. Okay, so this is around, let's just calculate this range. 17-18 pips, which is a pretty good range. Okay. But how do we execute this trade over here? And why should we execute a trade over here? Look, first reason was that it just gave us a fake out move here, right? So now what's the second confirmation here? Let's see over here. Oh, it's just showing us some volume. So if the current candle, let's see how the 4-hour candle just printed here. 4-hour candle looks like it just printed bullish, and the current 4-hour candle is showing some strength in this. Let's see how the 1-hour candle has printed. Okay, so 1-hour candle just printed like this, rejection candle. Okay, so if we just cross above this area with this candle over here, then I think there we are good to go for buys, but only if we cross above this area. And if this starts to go down, let's see some symmetrical thing here if we have something. So this is one thing over here. Then we have this big move. We have move over here, and then there is a big move down to up. So there should be a big move down. All right. So that can also be the case here. And there is this another thing here in GPGPY. This trend line rejection and this thing over here. So if GBJPY starts to enter this zone in here, then there's a very high chance that GBJPY might go down all the way down to this point. And if GBJPY breaks above this area over here, then I think it can go up, but the range is very small on the upside. Really difficult to trade GBJPY right now. What's your opinion on funding account like FTMO? Look, First of all, I really don't know much about FTMO accounts, but the thing is, I really don't know about that thing, and I have just never thought about that. So really cannot say anything about FTMO accounts. So if you can just get one account, FTMO account, then it's good. Just go for it and just make your career in that, because I have heard many people just go for FTMO accounts. But before going for a FTMO account, the one thing I can surely advise you is that just make sure you your trading is extremely good, and your trading part is just perfect. Because if you lag in your trading part, then there is no point of for going for a FTMO account, because you need to pay something before, and after that you get your target. And if you just go through everything and just fill every target, after that only you get your FTMO account. So just make sure you are good at trading, and then you can just go for the FTMO account. Okay, looks like GJ is going up again. Let's see how other time frames are behaving in this area over here. 2 hour candle is just going up also, but the rejection is there on the previous candle, so might get another rejection. In the 3 hour looks good here. 3 hour time frames looks like it will be going to fill this wick by going up, and the 4 hour also looks like it's just trying very hard to go up, because the previous candle closed bullish, and if the current candle 4 hour candle breaks the high of the previous 4 hour candle, then it's good to go for buys. So yeah, I'll be going to execute a trade once GBJPY breaks above the green line. So yeah, this will be my trade. Because for a change today, I'm seeing some volume in GBJPY, but the volume was at this leg over here. So let's see how could we have just catch this trade out. This was a big move. Okay, so market just respected this area multiple times, like here, and here also. So it just went up and created a resistance, came down, created a bullish candle. So I think our trade could be at this level over here. When this candle broke the high here, at this point a trade can be executed. Yeah, but really some difficulties are there, like this and like this. So okay, gold is trying to go down here, and GJ is trying to go up. Can we break the high in GBP/JPY? I think yes, we can break the high and go up. And If we break this high over here, then there should be extreme volume to push this candle up all the way up. So that can happen. I'll just get ready over here. Not enough range in GJ. You are correct, PS Gore, but I am looking at the higher time frames for buys in GJ, because if you will look at the 4-hour time frame, let me just show you. So if you just go through the 4-hour time frame here, then you will see that the previous candle just closed good bullish candle over here, strong bullish candle, and we have this whole wick to fill from the left, and we have these wicks also which needs to be filled, right? So if the current 4-hour candle breaks the high of the previous 4-hour candle, then there is a very high chance that the current 4-hour candle will be continue moving up all the way up at least 10 pips to fill this wick over here. And if it goes further up, which is there is a very high chance that it may go further up, so we can just hold this trade for a much longer period of time. So that's the case over here. So that's why really waiting for this area to break, and I'll be very careful also about this trade because I really don't want to get stopped out again in this trade, and I just want to give my trade a second chance here. So that's why that will be the reason to execute this trade at this point. And some other factors are also involved in trading GJ right now at this range. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? In the past, on 25th of May, the same thing was happening here around this level right here. Look at this thing over here. The candle was going up, down, and here the same thing happened. Candle was doing, this thing over here, going up and down. So if we just gets to break this area, the green line, and then we can surely move to this level. But this is an extremely strong area, extremely strong. Gold is moving down. So if gold makes something like a bullish candle and then a bearish candle, then we will be having this whole range to cover up in gold. And when it starts to reverse from this trend line, then we will be having a chance to execute a trade from bottom of this trend over here. And if we just, in case if we trade on the right time at the right spot, then we can really just grab this whole move to the upside, and which is a huge move. Yeah, so really looking forward to for gold to form a setup like this. So let's see how the 4-hour candle just closed in gold. Okay, GJ is moving down. Alright, from the same level it rejected earlier, so then we can just enter a sell trade over here at this point, or at this point. Yeah, I think yes, that will be a good idea. Because the thing is, we will be coming down from trend line, exact trend line over here, so that will be increasing our chances of going down if once we just enters this clean range over here. Yesterday just missed this move over here or made some mistake here, but today if this move happens again, then I'll be ready for that. Let's see. So we have 12 minutes left for the current 30-minute candle to close. If this candle closes bullish and the next candle breaks the low, then I think we can execute sells. But I'll be waiting for a break below this low over here. And guys, there's one more thing I want to share with you. I'll be making a community on Discord, so the members who are there in my course, they will be there on the separate section, and the free members will be also there in the separate section, and both the members will be there in a separate section. So at there will be some sections on the Discord in which you can just share your trade analysis and everything each and every day, so that the other traders can just go through your charts, and you know they just comment on your analysis, or they just can learn from your analysis. I'll be also there, so I'll be just commenting on everybody's analysis and everything. So let's get together to build a community there. So yeah, I think that will be a great idea. Yes, because when we share knowledge on the single place, then the chances are that everybody grows with everybody's knowledge. So, and yeah, one more thing, the new EAs and free stuff and everything I want to give you for free and everything, that will be also announced on the announcement sections in Discord. So I just recommend everyone to just download Discord and sign up for Discord, and I'll be sending links, invite links to everybody, I think tomorrow most probably, and I'll be just announcing on Instagram and everywhere, so that because I'm just figuring out how to use Discord properly. So just you know getting some time to setting things up. And the best thing is, if you just paste the link in the Discord chat section, paste this link, like snapshot link of trading view, just copy this whole link and paste in Discord section, then you will see that the chart will be appearing in Discord. Let me just check this thing in front of everybody. Where is Discord? Here you go. Let's see. Just new audio device detected. Headset. Switch device, don't switch. Okay, so supposingly this is the announcement section over here, and I just place this link over here. Now let's see, if I just send this link directly, then what happens. Yeah, the chart will be appearing like this in Discord. So anybody can just, like, I see your chart, I will be clicking on this chart and I'll be seeing your chart over here, and if like your analysis, then I can just comment, or just add reaction to it, like thumbs up and everything. So that will be a extremely good activity for us. So this will be the announcement section over here, and I'll be there will be announcement in this section. So, and there will be other sections also, like analysis and everything. So just make sure that you join Discord channel. It will be really helpful to everyone, and all the free stuff and everything will be posted on Discord, and every new strategy and every new thing will be posted here on Discord only. So just to get updated and not to miss anything, just join Discord. I'll be sending you the links most probably tomorrow. So it looks like GJ is going nowhere right now. So guys, let's just take a leave from London session, and I won't be doing the New York session today, so I have some work to do, and let's meet tomorrow in London session. And congratulations to everybody who has just made some profits on gold. So take care everyone, and thank you for being online with me. So we'll be sending you the Discord links to everybody here in the chat section tomorrow, or maybe on Instagram or any Telegram. So yeah, so take care everyone, have a good day.